Now, as the gravity of what Israel has done, as the depravity and scale of the war crimes becomes impossible to defend, many of those who cheered on this barbarism have suddenly gone pretty quiet. I don't know if you've noticed this. Maybe they think if they walk away quietly from the crime scene, everyone will forget they were there in the first place. Well, we can't do that. We have to hold them to account. This horror was made possible, in part, because of those who helped disseminate the lies, the distortions, the propaganda of the Israeli state. They can't get away with it. Indeed, there's something I want to finish by saying. And I don't want this to sound self-indulgent or centering myself. I say this because of the wider point, and I suspect it's how many of you feel as well. I had no illusions in the Western media before this horrendous episode, none. I've worked in the mainstream British media now for 12 years. That's 30% of my entire life. I was fully aware of the racism, the bigotry, the official Western propaganda that's often believed and regurgitated. And I'm not surprised, per se, by how much of the Western media lined up behind this atrocity or simply refused to speak out against it and call it for what it is. But I am shocked. Shocked to my core. The way that Palestinian life has been treated as having no worth of any description. The way the most depraved, unhinged war crimes can be simply accepted and be permissible and receive almost no outrage at all. I'll never get over this or look at the world in quite the same way ever again. And I suspect many of you won't either. This has to be a lesson, and a lesson that we learn and act on.